Join me while I whip this out.
Whip it out.
Halloween 5.
He's being revenged.
Michael lives, and this time they're ready.
I don't think they were ready to make this movie.
Not sure they were.
Now, coming off of 4, and I didn't mind Part 4. Part 4 was fun movie. It was a lot of fun in parts. But this one, I don't know what really happened in this movie exactly, but yeah, I really don't know.
Yeah.
First of all, let's talk about Michael Myers. The mask in this film was terrible. The worst mask in all the Halloween movies.
I totally agree. I mean, I thought this mask was terrible. Out of all the Halloween films, this one was the worst one. It has this great big honker nose, a huge forehead, and this clown neck.
It's just like every time they make a Halloween movie, they have to remake the mask.
Instead of making it look like William Shatner, they made it look like the Fonz from Happy Days.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Here's where Halloween 5 went weird.
Cookie woman.
Cookie woman.
For some reason, Jamie Lloyd is now psychic, and she's picking up this psychic power from Michael Myers, who's suddenly developed a psychic power.
At the end of Halloween 4, she went up and touched Michael Myers' hand, and he transferred his psychic ability that obviously he had throughout the other films into her. So that's why she went crazy at the end of 4, because she inherited his craziness by touching him and it zapped into her. She sucked it in like sponge. And that's why she can have a psychic ability between the two now.
Damn!
Dr. Loomis in this one, played again once by the great Donald Pleasance. In this movie, though, he comes up every single time through half this film while Jamie Lloyd can't talk, grabs Jamie Lloyd, shakes her to death.
Jamie!
Just shakes her. Constantly shaking her. You know where he is! Tell me where you know where he is! You know where he is! I mean, throughout the entire movie, that's the way it was.
I mean, I've watched 10 of these now, so some of these are getting mixed in with other ones. Now, is this not the film that every time they showed those two cops, they played that goofy song like...
All clear. Nothing above, nothing below.
Yes, that was this movie. Just shakes her.
I was like, what's the point of that?
I didn't understand that either. It was like, what was the point in these two?
I watched all 10 of them in a span of a week. This one was the very first one that it started knocking Halloween off the rails a lot. The mask was screwed up. The story was goofy. And then we got the mansion that Michael lives in.
Michael Myers was never in a mansion. Ever.
They completely disrespected the franchise in this movie. I mean, even people don't know Halloween knows that's not Michael Myers' house, but I mean, why did they just not put the house in the movie? If they couldn't get a house that looked like it or similar, just don't put it in the film. I mean, have it take place somewhere else. That was the stupidest thing ever.
Come on, Dave. This film is just downright terrible.
All right, let's get into the extras here, because this is part of the box set, and there are very few extras here, so let's get into them. Some of the, I don't know if they're new extras, but the commentary. Now, I watched the commentary with the director. The two kids that were in the film were on there.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Lieutenant, this shot you offered us, Jeffrey, made me really, sort of touch my heart. Because you communicated so much through your eyes in such a short time. And, so clearly.
Entertaining, but creepy. I mean, yeah, he's doing that all the way through the commentary. Oh, you were so good. You were so good. I loved you like a croissant.
I didn't listen to the other commentary, so I don't know what that was even.
You were so good, Billy, and you showed her so much love. You showed her love. Okay, well, the other commentary is between Don Shanks, who played Michael Myers in this film, and the guy that runs the HalloweenMovies.com.
More homage to the original, over the shoulder, watching the kids.
Mm-hmm. To see how the neck flares out.
Right.
This car was kind of strange, too, when I was driving it. And I was like, you know, there's something really, really strange about this car. And it wasn't until years later that one of the transportation people told me that they had bought it from a family. The girl had committed suicide in it 2 weeks before we started filming.
Wow.
And it actually, this commentary was really, really good. It was really entertaining. Because you had Don Shanks, who's talking about all his parts, not just as Michael Myers, but he's talking about all the things that happen on set. And it was really informative, and it was really entertaining, and it was nothing like the creepiness of the other commentary.
So the other extras, and like I said, there isn't a whole lot of extras, and all the extras on here are old, like old extras. It's like they had Halloween 5 on the set. And, I mean, it was good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It was interesting.
They just show everything that was on set at the time they were filming it. You know, this was kind of entertaining to see somebody else from the film, even though it's 1989, I guess, when they were filming this.
Tina, and sort of you have to say, like, me playing Tina is like, you know, taking all those things in me and putting them out, all the wildness and all the kind of rebelliousness, but yet total fun.
And the next one was the original promo.
In fact, in Halloween 5, Danielle Harris returns as Michael Myers' young niece Jamie.
Again, this is something was filmed at that time, so it is kind of cool. It's kind of interesting to watch, but it's one huge trailer.
So the last thing here on this disc is a trailer. So basically we only have, like, what, two extras on here, and that's it in the trailer?
I was kind of hoping for something else, at least like deleted scenes or something. And the reason being that I was hoping for something else is because I wanted to know about the freaking the Man in Black and what all that was about. And the only one who kind of revealed it a little bit was Don Shanks. In his commentary, from what he was told, Michael Myers and this Man in Black was Michael Myers also, or something like that.
Well, whatever it was, you know, it was a mess. So what are you going to give this movie, Vince? And let's just sum the whole movie up with the extras.
For the movie, this has always been the one Halloween film that I've never liked. So the movie itself, I mean, there's some things here and there in the film that was kind of cool the way they did it, but other than that, I mean, it's a messed up story. It's a messed up Michael Myers. It's a messed up. Everything's a mess in this film, and I would have to give the movie itself a 1. Now for the extras themselves, like I said, I enjoyed the Michael Myers commentary, the Don Shanks commentary. Even though the other commentary with the director was creepy, it was entertaining, so I did kind of enjoy that one too. And the behind-the-scenes stuff wasn't too bad. So actually, for the extras, they're not that bad. And I would have to give the extras a 3 out of 5.
All right, well, I will give the movie and the extras a 2 out of 5.
Really, the only reason I would have it in this series is that it's part of the series. That's really the only reason it's there. Otherwise, I'd pick it up and actually toss it out.
Do it right now, Vince. Throw it out.
Just shakes her.
Cookie.
I loved you like a croissant.